Alright, so an unscheduled stream due to the Cleveland area and center being fully staffed up. We're gonna do a flight using JetBlue from Cleveland to Boston. So let's get into the there we go. Let's get into the swing of things, so to speak. Adjust some things on the stream. There you go. I got the weather map as well. There you go. Alright, let's do the pre-flights. I got parking brake on, the engines are off, setting the weather panel. The gears are down, wipers are off, batteries more than 25.5%, turn both of them on. The storm power on. Alright. AP fire test. So let me just go ahead and burn these screens. AP master switch on. APU. Start. Mr. Emiliano, hello, hello. I hope you're having a good day right now. Hope you're keeping safe as well. Welcome aboard to this surprise unscheduled stream because I only found out about this event a few hours ago. Yeah, welcome aboard. Now let's do it. So while the APU is going to be starting, let's do the pilot flying flows. All white lights off overhead. Let's do the CVR test, which means putting this on, let's see, on int, and then the loudspeaker should be off. Actually, we will not do that. The int and cam should be popped out. Track control push button on, CVR test. There's no tone, of course. IR1, IR2, IR3, nav, strobe lights auto, nav lights on. Signs on, emergency lights armed. Mood selector for the cam pressure is auto, pro window heat auto as well. Let's stop that. Let's go back to pilot monitoring pre-flight. APU bleed on at temperatures, cockpit lights as well down here. We won't need I won't need the floodlight, just the infrared light. And then what we can also do. Let's go here. Recall pressed. None door. Hydraulics. Engine. 11.7, 11.9 left and right. Spoilers disarm, flap 0 selected and indicated. The parking brake is on. We have acupressure not on the green. Let's turn that on. Ground from cockpit. Pressurize the pump. Okay, turn that off. Gen 1 into an amber. And let's see, we got the emergency equipment, life jackets at the back, the crash axe, smoke, goggles, portable fire extinguishers, lock wire down on the green, smoke hoods, oxygen mask panels, flashlights here, and we've got the escape ropes here and here. Check the rain repellent gauge. Check the rear circuit breaker panels, check the overhead circuit breaker panels, pilot monitoring, and does the walk around. Pilot flying, let's continue with the flow. Let's do a batteries test, ELEC. Wrong button. Battery 1 and 2, off and on, batteries are charging. Engine 1, fire test. Engine 2, fire test. Okay, OD switching is norm. VHF3 should be on ACARS. ACP3 should be on PA only. look at the standby instrument system. Standby instruments, we have QNH 3001, 3011 rather, and then runway 6 left is our departure runway. So that correlates to a QNH of 1020. Timers are reset, anti-skid switches on. We'll go ahead and turn on the RMPs. Put this on VHF1. Actually wait, let me go and put this on VHF1 instead of VHF2. Emiliano, I am a flight sim enthusiast. So yeah. Wish I was a real pilot though. Alright guys, let me just stand by. I'm looking for like the controls for the radio. I like to do it using the keys instead. Standby course, yeah. So that's COM radio. And we can't do anything with that right now. VHF2 for now. And then VHF1 here on the monitoring. 2121.5. Alright, there we go. Then, yeah, we'll set these first frequencies later. Cockpit door test. So, we close the door, do an unscheduled lights test, make sure everything is lighted up except for these, because ToLiSs didn't model the third ACP, the third audio. Lights here on the FCU, here on the center, here at the pedestal. Alright, that's good. And unscheduled lights are bright. Cockpit door test, lock norm, unlock norm. Audio set, switching panels are normal, thrust lever idle, engines off, rudder trim 0, parking brake on. Squawking 2000 for now, turn that on, ATC2 above. And alright, now we can set the first frequencies, and I will go ahead and brighten the screens. Let me just insert my flight plan here. Okay, so let me just fly now. It should show the overlay, the stream overlay at the bottom. It should be complete now. Okay, so let's set up the MCDU and brighten the screens. Things are too dark. Range 20. So if you look at the charts, we will see that there's no clearance delivery. It's just going to be Cleveland ground. So I'm going to take a look at the airport info. 121.7. Next frequency is going to be tower on 124.5, if that's correct. 124.5. Okay, we still got information, Lima. Our destination will be, of course, Boston. The routing will be, let me just copy paste my routing here. It's on Xpilot, you guys cannot see it. So, 11 Jesse. What altitude can we expect on the pink fluid? P fluid. 4,000. Alright.
Ground, good evening, that's 1120, just making it Gulf 4, I believe.
That's 1120, Cleveland ground, welcome to Cleveland, taxi to ramp via Gulf Sierra, cross 6 right on Sierra.
Ramp via Gulf Sierra, cross 6 right on Sierra, that's 1120.
KCLE to Boston. The alternate is JFK, of course, because JetBlue is based there. Cost index, let me check. Cost index is 10. Flight level is 370, temperature 52. Request the winds. The winds are 335 at 57. Emiliano, thank you so much. Yeah, I tried to make it as real as possible with the standard procedures of the Airbus. Not for a specific company, but make it just as standard as possible, as allowed in a flight simulator. It's always a fun thing to do. We are parked at gate Charlie 6. Spot 2. Yeah, we got some pushback procedures here. So let me just bring that up for you guys. It says here, concourse C, pushback not controlled, push at discretion, contact Cleveland ground spot 2.
Cleveland ground, welcome to Cleveland. Ramp via Gulf Sierra, cross 6 right on Sierra. Okay, Gulf Sierra, cross 6
so we're here at Charlie, actually this is Charlie 5. Oh no, this is the first gate. This might be Charlie 1, I think. Let's see where it takes us if I press this sim link. Yeah, I think it's like Charlie 3 or something. Yeah, Charlie 3. So the procedure for Charlie 3, the pushback procedure, spot 3, 4, or 5 to enter the movement area. Okay. I'll go to spot 4 then. Anyway, Charlie 3 is going to be north 4124.5. Longitude is going to be west 8150.4.
Thanks for flying.
Cleveland 6 left, and it's going to be the P flight 1. Jazzy. Insert. Yeah, I'll go and get my clearance. JetBlue 15, Cleveland ground, JetBlue 1588, radio check.
505.
Thanks. Yeah, let's call for it. Cleveland ground, JetBlue 1588, information, Lima, IFR to Boston. IFR to Boston.
JetBlue 1588, Cleveland ground, good to Boston, Logan Airport, Pink Floyd, 1 departure, Cassie transition as well. Climb via SID, departure frequency, let me get that for you. 128.25, squawk 7467.
JetBlue 1588, clear to Boston Airport by the Pink Floyd 1 departure, Jazzy transition, then as well. Climb via SID, 128.25, squawk 7467.
JetBlue 1588, reback correct, expect 6 left for departure.
We'll expect 6 left for departure, and confirm pushback is going to be our own discretion.
Affirm.
Roger, we'll call you back for taxi, JetBlue 1588, thank you. Alright, so we have been given climb via SID. On the charts, the top altitude then is going to be 14,000, so we'll set that there. Okay, 14,000 is set. And squawk 7467. Alright. Actually, let's connect.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Let's connect better pushback now.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Right, now we can put in the rest of the road. So Jazzy. HW. Q82. Honst. Insert. I believe they're using the runway 04, the ILS-4, right? J-Fun 2, Goshi, and then Honst. I don't know how to pronounce that. Okay.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Where's the... where? Oh no. The flight number is KGFK. It's bad. Boston. 4 right. Insert. JFK. Arrival. I think 3-1 right. Insert. Alright, that's gonna be our initial routing for now. JFK the alternate. RadNav, anything tuned to on departure? We do not. We'll leave that blank. Init B. Alright, let me take a look at our payload. So alright. We'll save this. Look at the loading performance. We have 142 passengers on board today. Cargo of 700. An Airbus A320 could have taken this route. Ooh. Block is 7.9. Let's make it 8 tons. Apply these load settings. So now we have our ZFW. It's going to be a 62.7. CG is 28.9. Block fuel is going to be 8 tons. So I got a takeoff weight. How long is our runway in Cleveland? 6 left is about 9,000. The temperature right now is 25. Yeah, we can do a 1 plus F. That's no problem at all. 1. Trim is down 0.4. The flex temp is 40. 148. 7. 559. Per prog page. So we're gonna go Boston. 04, right? Secondary flight plan. If we have to go back
That's 1120, thanks for
to the runway.
See ya.
An immediate return to Cleveland. On runway 06 left.
Who's calling for JFK? American 3327,
Save.
Cleveland ground. Clear to Kennedy Airport, Pink Floyd 1 departure, door transition.
Let's get those instruments rolling.
Frequency 128.
So KCLE-KBOS, the FDs are on constraints. I'm gonna go ARC 20. I think I can go ARC 40. 14,000 initially set. Oxygen mask test, it's not there.
American 3327.
Okay, got climb now blue 152, V1148, V2159. Wings level indicating 1,100 feet. Change 2011, heading 143, heading 143. Ground speed 0. Present position. Our first waypoint will be heading 058, intercept off the Pink Floyd 1 departure. Pressure, landing elevation auto at 20 feet. And let's see, status of the aircraft is normal. Alright guys, let's do the departure briefing. So we are JetBlue 1588 from Cleveland to Boston. The aircraft we are using is November 9079 Juliet Tango. It's an Airbus A321-231 i.e. V2533-A5 engines. The nav database is current. The status of the aircraft, normal, no MELs, CDLs, OEBs, or any technical items will be affecting our departure from Cleveland at this time. We have weather, no TAMS, and ADD-ONS information Lima for Cleveland. No significant weather or no TAMS for Cleveland. Information Lima, wind 050 at 6, QNH 3011, temperatures 25. Runway 6 left is in use and has been assigned to us as well. This will be a normal engine start. We'll be using the engine NTIs. We are parked at gate Charlie 3. We'll get pushed back just straight out. And then we taxi to spot 5. Once we taxi to spot 5, we'll call for ground. And then we taxi to our runway from Juliet. So expected Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Tango, Golf 1, and cross runway 6 right. We'll take off on runway 6 left with PAX and radar on. For our initial weights, we have our fuel, 8,000 kilograms of fuel versus block fuel of 8.0 tons. Takeoff weight 70.5 tons, extra fuel 1.4 tons, extra time 35 minutes. We'll be departing off runway 6 left full length, flaps 1, trim down 0.4, flex 40, B1, BR, B2 is 148, 157, 159, transition altitude 18,000, thrust reduction, acceleration altitude 2,450 feet, engine out acceleration altitude is 1,360 feet.
November 8256 Charlie, Cleveland ground.
Did the weather just change?
Go to the GM ramp today, right?
Nope, never mind.
Yeah, we're going to general aviation.
Yeah, engine acceleration altitude is 1,410 feet.
Okay.
We'll be departing off the Pink Floyd 1 departure from Hopkins International, chart 10-3 Foxtrot, March 2020. Effective 26 March, the RNAV departure for Cleveland, Ohio. MSA for this procedure 3,100 of runway 6 left, up until Pink Floyd. Runway 6 left, initial climb heading 058, intercept course 035 to cross numb at or below 6,000, and then on track 060 to Pink Floyd. Top altitude is 14,000. Climb via set. Routing from Pink Floyd on transition. Maintain 14,000. Expect FIL altitude 10 minutes after departure. So our transition is Jazzy's from Pink Floyd to Curdy to Jazzy. We'll hit our top of climb 9 minutes after Jazzy, and then to the Juliet Hotel Whiskey waypoint. Alright, so for our abnormal procedures briefing, any failure before V1, the call will be stop or go. If the call is stop, maximum reverse is full braking, call for reverse and decel. Call ATC that is stopping on the runway. Once you have stopped on the runway, call ATC that is stopped on the runway, call cabin crew to stations, perform ECAM actions. We'll then determine if an evacuation is needed. Otherwise, if the call is go, continue to take off. No actions before 400 AGL except gear up. Reaching 400 AGL ECAM actions, reaching engine at acceleration altitude. If the engine is secure, level off, clean up and accelerate. Otherwise, continue climbing until the engine is secure, but not above maximum engine acceleration altitude. At green dot speed, open climb, maximum continuous thrust. Resume ECAM after takeoff checklist status. Our EOSID briefing will get vectored back to runway 06 left. If ATC is unable to do so, we'll try and commence an emergency landing by entering left downwind 06 left. Alright, so that's our departure briefing. So, let's see. No changes to the load sheet. Everyone's boarded. Actually, the cabin's ready. Let's disconnect the external power and physically disconnect it. We got the pushback truck connected and the jetways disconnected. Alright, so let's do a before start checklist. Before start checklist, cockpit prep completed, gear pins and covers removed, signs on, ADIRS, nav fuel quantity 7,980 kilograms, takeoff data set, BARF, QNH 3011 set, 3011 set, down to the line. Alright, so we're just about to push back. Let's see. So the left is clear. We got an Airbus pushing back. And right is clear for now. Let's turn all the beacon lights. The
Cessna
cabin's ready.
56 Charlie, you're going on Kiva right now, looks like. Lima 2 is
squawk
behind you a little
mode.
bit. Can you make a 180
Charlie.
at all?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, let me just pull up over here.
Thrust levers, parking
put a
brake
disconnect,
on.
and I'll get
Nose
out
wheel steering disconnect. Okay, here we
Good
go.
job.
There on the left, on the right.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Yeah, that should be good. Like right there.
Was that Air Canada 372? Air Canada 372, Cleveland, ground,
Parking
good
brake off and run
evening.
it left hand.
Clear to Toronto Airport, Pink Floyd 1 departure, Patrick
Let me
transition
just
and climb via 6,
fill in those times.
0.25, squawk 7406.
Okay, JetBlue 1588. Fuel on departure 7080. Out is 0140. Right below the line. Windows and doors closed. Beacon light on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brake off before start.
Canada
Checklist
372,
complete.
is that correct? Push and start your discretion. Expect runway 6 left for departure.
Starting engine 2. Engine most under ignition. We bleed air. Starting engine 2.
American 3227, runway 6 left, taxi via Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Tango, cross 6 right on Tango.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand
Good
by.
start on engine 2. Starting engine 1. Leader on the left. Good start on engine 1. Okay, after start flow.
Delta 2621, Cleveland ground, good evening. Clear to Minneapolis Airport, Great Lake 4 departure, Alpha
Explorers
transition
arm,
as well.
flaps 1.
Climb via departure frequency 128.25, squawk
Trim will be
7464.
down 0.4. It's gonna give us a CG of there's a CG of 29%. Status of the aircraft is normal. Clear to disconnect hand signals on the right.
Temperature 629, read back correct. Expect 6 left for departure. Delta 21, 2621, that'll be 6
After start
left.
checklist anti-ice off. Ecam status check.
Tow is disconnected. On bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Thank you. Pitch trim 29% CG set. Rudder trim 0. After start checklist complete. And confirm we have the bypass steering pins. confirmed. So let's go and hold short of Juliet right now. So clear on the left, and pushback truck is now exiting on the right. Runway turn off and taxi lights on. Parking brakes off. Brakes check. Pressurization 0. Cleveland ground, JetBlue 1588, ready for taxi.
JetBlue 1588, runway 6 left, taxi via Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Tango, cross 6 right on Tango.
06 left via Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Tango, cross 6 right on Tango, JetBlue 1588. On the right, on the left, left on Juliet.
Already switch off.
Okay, 372 to Bravo, Oscar, progressive taxi. Okay, 372, yes, you ready for taxi right now?
Flight controls check.
Okay, 372, yeah, take a left on the Juliet, that'll be right off the ramp. It'll be the first taxiway that you come up to.
Neutral. Rudder, full left. Rudder, full right. Rudder. Rudder, neutral.
Okay. Right on Kilo. Taxi flow.
Taxi flow. Ready for.
Okay, 372, yeah, if you catch up to him, go down and just follow him.
Cabin crew seats for departure, please. Take off, adjust. There we go. Before takeoff checklist.
Checklist is starting now. Here we go, Captain, before takeoff. Checklist. Flight control.
Checked.
Flight instrument.
Check.
621, pushing the dispatch.
Confirm.
Flight setting.
Traffic 1 plus upset.
V2 flex 10.
148, 157, 159, flex 40.
E memo.
Takeoff, no blue.
Before takeoff. Checklist complete.
Okay, left on Lima. Clear on the right. To the left. So we have a left chicane coming up. So turn left on Lima. Clear on the right. Tango on the right side. So... oh no, that's Papa. Tango's somewhere over there still. Tango, so clear on the right. And we'll be crossing runway 6 right, approach clear. Runway's clear. Right. Crossing runway.
Checked. Strobe lights on.
South 2621, runway 6 left taxi via Juliet, Kilo, Lima, Tango, cross 6 right on Tango.
Clear runway.
Clear left.
Clear of runway.
Checked. Strobe
JetBlue
lights
1588, contact tower 124.5, have a great flight.
24.5, you have a good night. JetBlue 1588.
Here.
Cleveland Tower, JetBlue 1588, runway 06 left, ready for departure sequence. Six left, line up and wait. JetBlue 1588. Okay, 6 left confirmed, 6 left confirmed. Strobe lights on, landing lights on, take off lights, and TA.
1 minute please. Commander.
No.
Sorry, couldn't find what you requested. Juliet, Tango, Golf, Lima. Okay, confirm. Navade identifier.
No.
Okay, understand.
Below the line, takeoff runway 06 left confirmed, 6 left confirmed, time crew advised. TCAS, TA, engine will select your norm, packs on 4, takeoff checklist complete. Brakes on. Oh no, look at the slope. Gotta keep them separated.
left, clear for takeoff, please. 506.
RNAV to num, runway 6 left cleared for takeoff, JetBlue 1588. Takeoff.
Check.
Aircan 372, runway 6 left, line of light.
Stabilize.
Check.
Manflex SRS, runway auto thrust blue.
Check. Thrust set.
Checked.
Begin flow. V1. Rotate. V2. Positive plan.
Gear up.
Gear coming up.
Nav.
Check.
JetBlue 1588, contact departure, good night.
Contact departure, have a good night, JetBlue 1588. So let's climb Alt Magenta auto thrust.
Check.
Cleveland departure, hello JetBlue 1588, 3000, climbing the SID.
JetBlue 1588, Cleveland departure, radar contact out of 2,900.
Gear up and
JetBlue 1588, climb maintain 14,000 out of 10,000, maintain 250 knots.
Climb and maintain 14,000 out of 10,000, maintain 250 knots, JetBlue 1588. Flaps 0,
speed. Check. Flaps up.
flap 0 flow,
Roger. Check.
pull speed, speed 250 blue,
Okay, confirm. Speed.
no,
Okay, no big deal. Commander.
after takeoff checklist,
Okay, ready when you are. Checklist. After takeoff. Check. Landing gear.
up,
Flaps.
retracted,
Packs.
on.
After takeoff. Checklist complete.
Seatbelts off.
Seatbelt.
JetBlue 1588, contact Cleveland Center 134.9er, have a safe flight.
34.9er, have a good night, JetBlue 1588.
Crossing 10,000.
Also confused.
Landing lights off.
Landing.
At 1293, pilot's discretion, descend and maintain level 240.
Seat
Down to flight level 240, discretion. United 1293. Cleveland Center, good evening. Delta 738 at your service on flight level 370. Delta 738, Cleveland Center, squawk 5715.
1715, sir.
5715, 5715.
There you go. Squawking 5750.
Delta 738, radar contact 18 miles south of the Victory VR, cycle 370.
Copy, sir.
Cleveland Center, hello, JetBlue 1588, 13,500, climbing 14,250 knots, restricted.
Delta 1588, Cleveland Center, Rudder, commenting cycle 3700, normal speed.
Flight level 370, normal speed, JetBlue 1588. Flight level 370,
Cleveland Center, good evening, American 1452.
managed speed,
Flight level 400.
open climb,
American 1452.
thrust climb, open climb, out blue.
Check. Set.
United tune in, one contact, watch the center 133.72. United 19, our correction 1293, descend by the tribe, arrival center 3011.
Transition altitude.
Altimeter standard,
Setting altimeter reference after standard.
cross check passing flight level 180, now check difference of 20. Below the line, bar F, standard set after takeoff, climb checklist complete. Autopilot 2 on,
Autopilot 2. Selected on.
AV2. Guys, let's do some cinematics.
Endeavour 4897,
apologize. We've missed a call from Visual 6272.
Canadian Express 185, expect their carriage visual approach runway 28 right.
672 right, Cleveland Center, American 925 with you on flight level 362.
American 295, clear, better to maintain 17,000 altitude 3009er.
Cleveland Center, American 925, did you copy my last position?
American 295, clear, better to maintain 17,000 altitude 3009er. Brigade 69, contact New York Center 125.32.
They searching for the 10 watts for American 925?
Set maintain 17,000.
Roger, the 10 17,000 American 925.
KXS 185 is to maintain 4,000. Brief report back. Brief report back.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Jet Card 421, I'm working time ready. Copy, I have work, please. Block. Cleveland Center, good evening. Jet Card 421, I'm working time ready. Copy, I have work, please.
Ticket 421 Cleveland, Sacramento, request investment. Delta 2621 Cleveland, Center, contact flight 1340. November 6863, descent by the ground, 30, arrival, Center 3011.
Flat room 33011, 6863.
Canadian Express 187, rate 10, 10, field will be at your 12 o'clock and 15 miles for the foot. Good 14, 52 climbs this right, so maintain your flight level 240.
That's the unit 422.
Affirm.
Alright, I passed situation with the solo 2.0, mentioned 422.
Front 2, flight 12, negative, contact clear to bridge 124.0.
And Cleveland Center, good evening. Air Canada 4530 with you, flight level
13,300 for 230. Aircraft 4315, Cleveland TRACON and ARTCC. 350, you said, for aircraft 4530? 370. 370, aircraft 4530, thank you. Cleveland Center, good evening, West Coast 160. Level flight level 320 on the Q816, passing Rudder. Let's go, 160, Cleveland Center, under. What aircraft calling for clearance at Morgantown? Jet card 421. Jet card 421, clearance available, advisors captain. Jet card 421, advisors captain. AFS 189, please visual correction on QA right. Jet card 421, clear to the Cleveland Hopkins Airport as filed, maintain 5,000, respect 16,010 with adaptive departure, 5771. Jet card 41 is clear to Cleveland as filed, 5,000, 16,000. Departure with UPN 5771. Jet card 421. Jet card 421, repack, correct, runway 36 for departure, the outsider 2013, well protected. Alright, we'll come back to Jet card 421. Cleveland Center, FedEx 103 with you, flight level 330. FedEx 103, Cleveland Center, roger. And can I take a break for about 10 minutes? Free so far, sir. Roger. Target 2236, Cleveland Center, come stage 17, right there. JetBlue 1124, we'll end you 374. JetBlue 1124, Cleveland Center, under. Chris, 185, with the 060 at 3, runway 2 area code. Air Shuttle 6272, contact collision approach 124.0. 124.0, 6272, goodbye. Number 4990, low down on the ground, and try information on the ground, and just collaborate with it. Number 4990. Cleveland Circle cleared to the Cleveland Airport on the way to departure Coswell, then as filed, climb to IS, FedEx at maintain 7,000, expect 11 south, 10 after departure. Log 5750. 2990, log 5 minutes, 6 17, 2000, 11,000, departure.
Let's get into the cockpit. We're almost to flight level 370. Mach Alt Star, then Alt Cruise. Mach Alt Star. Alt Cruise.
United 1293 requesting Thursday descent via star.
And Mach 0.78 selected.
United 1293. At 1293 descend via the Tribe 0. Sorry about that. Once again, descend via the Tribe 3, United 1293.
Captain 738 also requesting to start to descend via test car.
Below.
Delta 793, descend to maintain 90,000 to altimeter. 3010.
010, it's Delta 738. Check report 21 ready to check.
30 kilograms per minute. It's almost gonna be this
Ricard,
2,000,
6 Charlie.
just short of 2,400 kilograms per hour. Just gonna update the winds here.
United 61 Romeo, kind of Cleveland Center 126.95. 136.95, thank you. West Coast 160 contact, Cleveland Center 126.95.
Going to Cleveland Center 126.95 for West Coast 160. Cleveland Center, United 61 Romeo with you at 360.
They're still on 134.98. Delta 4313, monitor Cleveland Center 126.95.
I'm sorry, was that for Air Canada 4513?
Air 4513, monitor Center 126.95.
126.95, have a good night.
Air Canada, aircraft in American 3327, contact New York Center 125.32. American 295 Toronto offline, frequency change appears. JetBlue 1588, monitor Cleveland Center 126.95.
126.95, JetBlue 1588.
Lock. At 230 Cleveland Center under. Guide 61 Romeo, Cleveland Center under.
JetBlue 1588, we're up.
And thank you.
JetBlue 1588, request to step out 5 minutes.
JetBlue 1588, 5 minutes is approved. Anything more is kind of make it tight, but that's for best press report back.
Roger, we'll make it quick. We'll report back. JetBlue 1588. JetBlue 1588, we're back up.
JetBlue 1588, perfect.
Right, so let's see.
Air Canada 4513, contact Boston 134.7, good night.
134.7. Hey, have a great night.
Alright, view is where we transition to New York Center. Our top of descent will be 2149. It's less than 30 minutes. Our ETA is going to be 0220. We expect, let's see, 5 minutes, 5.
Check card 421 Cleveland.
We are at Morgantown, short of 361 out, we're ready to take off.
Check card 421 Cleveland, runway 36 clear for takeoff.
36 clear for takeoff. Takeoff one.
Check card 421 on fly, runway heading.
Thank you for my heading.
VOR, route remote navigation, climb and maintain 16,000.
Alright, Bel Air and climb maintain 16,000, report to window navigation.
West Coast 160, duplicate code, squawk 5732.
Changing squawk to 5732 for West Coast 160.
Cleveland Center, good evening, Air Canada 786, climb main through 16,000 to flight level 20.
Air Canada 786, Cleveland Center, good evening, cleared direct onset, climb and maintain level 370.
Climb maintain 370 at direct hunk to Air Canada 786.
And Air Canada 786 is confirmed that'll be direct onset, Papa Oscar November Charlie Tango.
Roger, Papa Oscar November Charlie, Air Canada 786.
United 61 Romeo Pilot's discretion, descend and maintain level 240.
17 240, 96 enough.
And United 61 Romeo, that's pilot's discretion. JetBlue 1588, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, have a good night, JetBlue 1588.
West Coast 160, contact Cleveland 134.9.
To the 1418, I need to get a little bit more space, I'm sorry about that. Turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 11,000.
Correction 120, down to 11,000 for JetBlue 1488.
And I'll get you back on course very shortly. Bracket 615, contact Boston approach 133.0, have a good night.
133.0 Boston approach, thank you, American 650.
Western 580, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right to Boston Altimeter 3008.
Roebuck 3, 4 right, Western 580.
Thanks, everything the power suite at Roebuck.
Check.
Air Canada 4513, descend and maintain follow 350.
350, Air Canada 4513.
Delta 292, descend at pilot's discretion, maintain follow 240.
Oh, he's busy.
Descend at discretion, maintain 240, Delta 292.
Boston Center low, JetBlue 1588, flight level 370.
Jedi 87, contact New York approach 120.8, have a good night.
Roger, we'll call New York 120, that's Malik, congrats on the resolute desk there. See you next time, see you.
Appreciate it, take care. Who else was calling?
JetBlue 1588, flight level 370.
Jedi 1588, Boston Center, good evening.
Yeah.
Delta 1418, thanks for the help, clear direct Roebuck.
So Boston Center.
And Delta 1418, descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival, runway 4 right.
Full rides in use. It is for Rebels 135.0. Let's see if that's the same. Yes, it is. Let's give it a listen as well.
Air Canada 4513, cross Cypher, and maintain level 190.
Cypher at 190, Air Canada 4513.
Sierra Papa at 6,500.
Ocean Kilo.
Number 801 Sierra Papa Boston Center, KDB Bradley at number 2, question 3005.
3005, Sierra Papa.
30.08. The temperatures 2,300 milligrams.
1418, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night.
Alright, use. 10 miles to 18. Rounded up to 220. Information Kilo. Looks like runway 4 right is in use. Seats.
Delta 292 descend and pass discretion, maintain 1000, level and altimeter 3008. Descend at pilot discretion, maintain 1000, Delta 292. Delta 401, climb and maintain is level 370. American 1503, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night. Over to approach 1503. Nice.
Brakes low. here will be Charlie.
Question 580, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night.
330, thanks, Command.
American 262 with you, passing 11,200 for 14,000. American 262, Boston Center, hello, climate, maintain level 340. Climate, maintain flight level 340, American 262. Boston Center, medevac 864, X-ray Papa 13.2 for 14. Second, call sign only. Medevac 864, X-ray Papa. Medevac 864, X-ray Papa, Boston Center, good evening, climate, maintain level 350. 350, medevac 4 X-ray Papa.
Mach. Fly first.
Mike's not unmuted. Air Canada 4513, cross Daisy, at maintain 8000, LaGuardia, altimeter 3004.
Cross Daisy at or below flight level 8,000 for Air Canada 4513. Do you know what runway I'm lining up for?
No idea about the runway and
Mr. Singh Amaninder, yes. I just turned on the chat maybe a week ago after I set up my stream a bit more proper. Welcome aboard. We're just about to descend to Boston. And in fact, I'm gonna start the briefing now. Alright guys, so this is JetBlue 1588. We are landing in Boston. The aircraft we're using is the number 9079 Juliet Tango. It's an Airbus A321-231, IAE V2532-Alpha 5 engines. The nav database is current status of the aircraft is normal. No MEL, CDLs, OEBs, or technical items will be affecting our arrival into Boston. We have weather and no TAMs for Boston. No significant weather apart from low ceilings. Ceiling 2,300 feet. No significant no temps as well. We have information kilo for Boston. Winds are from the east 080 at 9. Ceiling 2,300 overcast. QNH 3008. ILS 4 right in use. Our fuel remaining, we have extra fuel 1.4 tons. Extra time 37 minutes. Now extra fuel 1.5 tons. Currently on the Pilote 2 airway onto Ponset. Our top descent will be, what's after that, 13 miles up to Ponset. We're going to descend by the JFund 2 arrival. Let me the charts. So the JFund 2 arrival.
Where are you right now?
I can't find the title.
Logan Airport.
JFund 2 RNAV arrival for Logan International, 10-2 Alpha, 4th October 2019, effective 10th October for Boston, Massachusetts. Yeah.
Rick 69, contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night.
Initially 2,000 from Winta to Joby.
Thanks, appreciate it. Thanks for that.
That's 2,000 feet.
1588, descend via the robot, descend via the JFund 2 arrival runway 4 right to Boston Center 3008.
Descend the JFund 2 arrival for runway 04 right, JetBlue 1588. Right, so the lowest we can go on the JFund is 6,000. we've been cleared to descend via the JFund 2 arrival. Right now, we're coming from... We're coming from Lock C. We're heading for Ponset. Ponset will be the first transition waypoint on the RNAV arrival. So GPS required, radar required, RNAV 1 turbojet aircraft only. And we have the ADS information, Kilo, airport elevation 19, French levels level 180. From Ponset we go to Stoli, at or above level 240, to Seats at 280 knots, at or above level 210. If we have to hold at Seats, holding radial 294, 15-mile legs, standard holding, direct entry. If we're clear from the hold, doubly at or above 17,000, bases at or above 14,000. To J-Fund, if you have to hold the J-Fund, standard holding rail 297, 10-mile legs, direct entry. If we're clear from the hold, the 4 right transition will be J-Fund to Autumn, 270 knots between 12 and 11,000. Winter at 250 knots between 10 and 8,000. To Harris, Spiced, 220 knots at 7,000. Griffey, Gabe at 220 knots and 6,000 feet. To Joby at 210 knots and 6,000. And then Trek 213, expect radar vectors to final approach course. We'll be expecting the ILS runway 4 right.
Yeah, no worries, we have him on TCAS.
Chart 11-1, 20th March 2020, effective 26th March, for Boston, Massachusetts. Com frequencies is published. We have information Kilo for the units. Looks like approach and ground are online. Approach and ground. Localizers, India Bravo Oscar Sierra, 110.3, we'll put that there.
I appreciate it, thank you.
On approach course 035. Milt is the glide slope intercept, 1,700 feet. ILS minimums for category 1 is 218, we put 220 in box. Airport elevation is 19, touchdown's elevation is 18. MSA for the Boston View are, for this procedure, it's going to be 2,500 all the way from the initial approach fix to touchdown. DME radar required, RNAV 1 or radar required for procedure entry. VGSI ILS glide path not coincident. VGSI angles 3 degrees, crossing at 67.
No problem, let me know when you're back.
Roger, we'll call you right back for 801 thanks.
The ILS glide path is 3 degrees, crossing at 51. Following the glide path will take you 16 feet lower. Take the approach from Goshi. The initial approach fix, mandatory at 6,000, max 210 knots. And to join the final approach course of 036, descending 4,000 to Winnie, the intermediate fix, 3,000 to Nabo, 1,700 to Melt, or intercept the 3-degree glide path down to minimum sus published. We'll do a decelerated approach technique to be fully configured at VAP and config full at 1,000 feet AGL. At minimums, if you don't have the required runway environment in sight, include PAPI on the left side and approach lighting system type 2. The missed approach procedure is to climb the 400 direction, climb to 3,000 on Boston, radial 030 outbound to 14 DME or Waxon intersection. Otherwise, if we are continuing on runway 04 right, landing distance beyond the glide slope will be 7,835 feet, 150 feet wide. We'll use auto brake slow. Max reversers. Expect to vacate at the soonest Yankee or Romeo. If it's going to be a Yankee, we'll be entering 33 right, then left Mike. It's going to be Romeo. We could go left Mike. Our gate will be gate 32 or 34. So Mike crossing 15 right, right on Quebec, or right on Foxtrot. Either way, cross 22 right, and then straight to the gate of Charlie 32 or Charlie 34. Red nav, so we've set VOR2 and VOR1 to Boston VORs. VOR2 set to the final approach course. VOR1 set to the initial missed approach radio. Departure briefing. So let's commence our descent. Knock. Thrust idle descent. Alt. Magenta. Pedal 0. Meninder, yes, thank you. It's yeah, I thought about this overlay. It's yeah, I have the weather ramp on the upper right, and I can interchange the charts. That's just like that. And I can also change the chart right now, just like that. Actually, I'm gonna do this instead. And yeah, it was JetBlue, then I rebranded it to SkyBloo Simulations. So yep, welcome aboard.
Boston Center, Cessna 4432, Quebec with you. Center 4432, Quebec, Boston Center, good evening, how can I help? Get me outside of my airspace. If you're on flight following, I would advise return to the last assigned frequency. Other than that, if you're already been released, then you'll be on Unicom for the rest of the flight. Yeah, switching to Unicom 4432 Quebec.
So yeah, now I'm SkyBloo. I used to be JetBlue. That's correct. That's correct. You are correct, sir. Sing.
Air Canada 4513, contact air approach 120.8. Have a good night.
120.8 Air Canada 4513. Hey, best of luck to you. Thank you.
Take care.
And New York approach, good evening, Air Canada 4513. With you, information echo and flight level 8000.
Flip the switch.
November 801 Sierra Papa, back with you. Thank you.
November 801 Sierra Papa, thanks. Fox Center, Golf 28, Boston Center, good evening, climb and maintain, flow 220. runway 4 right, Boston altimeter 3008. Descend via the Jake from the right and for runway 4 right, Canada 76.
Very nice. Let's switch to this view.
November 8010 Papa contact Boston approach 133.0. Have a good night.
133.0 for 8010 Papa. Boston Center, hello, UPS 1139 on the ground in Syracuse, ready for IFR to Louisville.
UPS 1139 Boston Center, good evening. Cleared to Louisville Airport, via the Syracuse 2 departure. Radar vectors Dines, that has filed. Maintain 4000, squawk 4727.
Clear to Louisville via Syracuse 2 departure, radar vectors Dines, that is filed. Maintain 4000, squawk 4727, UPS 1139.
UPS 1139, readback is correct. Advisory taxi, expect runway 28 to Syracuse at 3009.
Position altitude, QNH 3008 set. 3008 set, cross check. Passing 18,000.
Boston approach 133.0.
No.
Have a good night.
133.0. We'll see you, JetBlue 1588. Information kilo. Boston approach hello, JetBlue 1588. Information kilo 17,000. Just descending J Fund 2.
JetBlue 1588 Boston approach, altimeter 3008, expect the ILS runway 4 at approach.
Expect ILS 4 right, JetBlue 1588.
Back at 1503, cross runway 4 left on runway 33 right, then turn left on November.
Cross 4 left on 15 left and November 1503.
November 8010 Papa, we're back with you and we get information kilo. 10 Papa, thanks. Expect runway 4 right. We'll expect 4 at 8010 Papa. I'll do Bravo clearance when you get a bit closer. Roger. American 1503 on November, hold short of runway 15 right, connect ground 29er.
On November, hold short 15 right, over to ground 1503.
Alright, passing J Fund. Next is going to be Autumn, 270 knots between 12 and 1000.
Guard 69, welcome to Boston, taxi via Yankee, join runway 33 right. Alright, Yankee, we'll join right here.
Speed. Thrust idle.
Guard 69, cross runway 4 left on runway 33 right, then turn left on November.
Alright, we'll cross 4 left on 33 right, we'll join November for Richard.
And approaching 10,000.
Crossing 10,000.
Seatbelts on, landing lights on. LS buttons on. Constraints. Train on ND. Status of the aircraft is normal. Alright, here we go guys. Approach checklist. Briefing confirmed, ECAM status checked. Seatbelts on. Barraf KH3008 set, 3008 set. Minimum MDA 220 set, MDA 220 set. Engine mode selector norm. Approach checklist complete. Alright. For those that came in the stream,
Guard 69 on November, hold short of
Thanks for
runway
staying.
15 right, connect ground point niner.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. Title. Next restriction is 7,000 at 220 knots, passing spiced. Spiced. Some of them are weird to pronounce.
November 10 Papa, clear in a class Bravo airspace, direct Boston, maintain VFR, altitude your discretion for now.
Looking at the class Bravo airspace at Boston for A310 Papa and we'll maintain our altitude.
10 Papa, VFR descent approved, and actually tell you what, maintain VFR at or above 3,500 for now.
Maintain VFR at or above 3,500 for A310 Papa.
Correct.
Spice 220 knots, 7,000.
JetBlue 1588, descend and maintain 3000.
So to maintain 3,000, JetBlue 1588. Thrust throttle open, send all 3,000 blue.
November 10 Papa, give me your best forward speed, please. Direct the numbers, runway 4 right, VFR out to your discretion.
Begin for 8010 Papa.
November 8010 Papa, proceed direct the numbers for runway 4 right, VFR altitude your discretion, and maintain your best forward speed.
Roger, we'll maintain our best forward speed.
Disregard the localizer identifier. You should be looking for India Bravo Oscar Sierra. I believe we're passing over Boston, we just can't see it now. But I can't see the planes on the ground.
November 10 Papa, is that your best forward speed? Looks like you've dropped your speed quite a bit there.
Oh yeah, sorry, we're going back over 8010 Papa.
JetBlue 1588 at 3000, reduce speed to 170.
At 3,000, reduce speed 170 for JetBlue 1588. The approach phase, speed 220. India Bravo Oscar Sierra identified. Speed brakes 1/4.
Number 10 Papa, maintain your best forward speed for as long as practical. Runway 4 right, clear to land. The wind is 080 at 9er.
04 right, clear to land, and we're maintaining our best forward speed for 8010 Papa.
Thank you. Should not be an issue at this point, but just trying to keep you separated from jet traffic inbound.
Yep, that's no problem.
Okay, speed brakes retract and set speed 170.
Boston approach, good evening, KNS 786, descending through 17,700.
Air Canada 786, Boston approach.
Flaps
Altimeter
1.
is 3009er, expect ILS runway 4 at approach.
Speed alt star.
3009er, and we'll expect for right approach, Canada 786.
Boston approach, hello, Virgin 12 Heavy, Echo 7 at Boston, request push
Flaps
start.
2.
Speed.
Virgin 12 Heavy, Boston departure. Good evening.
Cabin
push on
crew
Alpha
seats
3,
for landing,
facing
please.
Southeast.
Pushing off approach to southeast, Virgin 12 Heavy, cheers.
JetBlue 1588, fly heading 310, descend and maintain 2000 vectors to final.
Heading 310 to maintain 2000, JetBlue 1588. First up, open descent all 2000 blue and speed 170 blue.
Additional aircraft loss information, Lima is current altimeter 3009er.
Check. Check.
JetBlue 1588, fly heading 010, intercept the localizer.
Heading 010, intercept the localizer, JetBlue 1588. North Star, low blue, we're heading 0.
JetBlue 1588, you're 5 miles from Milt, maintain 2000 until established on the localizer, clear eye west runway 4 at approach.
Clear 2000, correction, maintain 2000 until established on localizer, cleared ILS 04 right approach. Okay, GS look blue, Cat 3 dual, AP 1 and 2. And India, Bravo, Oscar, Sierra identified. Lock star. Runway in sight. Loc. GS star. Missed approach altitude is 3000. Gear down.
Gear speed check. Go down.
Flaps tree.
Speed check. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed check. Flaps 4.
Landing checklist cabin crew. Advised. Auto thrust speed. Auto brake low. ECMM landing no blue. Landing checklist complete.
JetBlue 1588, the wind 090 at 7, runway 4 right, clear to land.
Runway 4 right, clear to land. JetBlue 1588.
November 8010 Papa, welcome to Boston, taxi Hotel Foxtrot, hold short of runway 4 left.
Hotel Foxtrot will hold 4 left, 8010 Papa.
Alright, we have the runway in sight. And we are clear to land. Disconnecting autopilot. Cat 1.
And 8010 Papa, taxi via Foxtrot Bravo to parking, cross runway 4 left on Foxtrot, good day.
Foxtrot Bravo to parking, crossing 4 left on Foxtrot 410
Check.
Papa, thanks for the service and we'll see you.
Yeah. Virgin 12 Heavy ready for taxi. Virgin 12 Heavy runway 4 right, taxi via Alpha 1 and hold short of Bravo. Virgin runway 4 right, taxi via Alpha 1, hold short Bravo, Virgin 12 Heavy.
Check stabilized. Land. Minimums continue, going visual.
Flight slow.
Disregard.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 10, 5.
Reverse.
Virgin 12 Heavy, continue via right turn on Bravo, and you can take Bravo all the way to runway 4 right. Or continue right on Bravo, you can do 4 right, Virgin 12 Heavy.
Manual braking. Clean up.
Clean up. Strobe lights. Selected off. Landing lights.
JetBlue 1588, clear of 4 right at Romeo at parking terminal C.
JetBlue 1588, taxi via Romeo, November, cross runway 4 left, hold short of runway 15 left.
Romeo November cross 4 left and then hold short of 15 left. JetBlue 1588.
November 801 Papa, I have a question, can we ask it?
Go ahead.
Yeah, the taxiway by 15 right in between Lima and November, is that
Looks
taxiway
clear,
X-ray or is
clear.
that Zulu?
Checklist.
Crossing runway.
You're talking about taxiway you're on right there?
Lights. Selected off.
Negative, the one in between Lima and November on 15 right.
Between Lima and November, there's a Zulu and there's an Alpha 1.
Roger, thanks.
Yep.
Alright. And clear runway, strobe lights off.
JetBlue 1588 on November, cross runway 15 left, hold short of runway 15 right.
On November cross 15 left, hold short of 15 right. JetBlue 1588. We'll be crossing 2 runways. Turn the strobe lights on.
Air Canada 786, descend and maintain 3000. Down to 3000, Air Canada 786. JetBlue 1588 on November, cross runway 15 right, taxi via Alpha to the ramp today.
November cross 15 right, Alpha to ramp. You have a good night. JetBlue 1588. After landing checklist.
Checklist is starting now. Here we go, Captain. After landing checklist. Flaps.
Retracted.
Spoilers.
Disarm.
APU.
Start.
Radar.
Off.
Windshield.
Off.
After
12 heavy, runway 4 right, clear for takeoff. Takeoff runway 4 right versus 12 heavy, cheers.
Approaching the gate.
Roger. Ready for parking.
Visual guidance docking system, A321.
Check.
Parking flow. Parking flow.
South 123 heavy, Boston departure, good evening, pushing back approved.
Ready for parking checklist.
Parking checklist.
86, turn right heading
Checklist
310,
is about
vectors
to
to
be
final.
started. Parking checklist.
Right 310, Canada 76. Vector 12 heavy,
APU
stay altitude.
On.
engines.
Off. Off.
Vector 12 heavy, thanks for radar contact, common maintain
Off.
1-4
Seat
bound.
belts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake chocks.
On. Not set.
Parking checklist complete.
Alright. Let's see. Sir MacAvgeek, actually we just landed. And this is gonna be our only fight of the stream. I just wanted to test some things on YouTube. We'll just do the replays for now. But yeah. Wasn't really much of a good landing. But anyway, still thank you for making it out here. Anyway, let's do the replays, guys. Not too smooth, guys, I have to admit.
Vehicle ready. Selected. Down. Cap. Fuel quantity on board is, I would say, 4.3 tons. If you fancy, that's 9,400 pounds.
Anyway, it was a, it was also a last-minute stream because there was an event that I did not know what was happening because it's not listed on the VATSIM website. So. I put that thing down 1,000 feet. Oh my gosh. It was so bad. Hey, we made it in the touchdown zone, at least. We made it, at least.
Reverse. Green.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Reverse.
100, 200.
Glide slope.
100,